BoxBreaks.com.
NFC East Showdown this Sunday. Philadelphia Eagles travel to the capital to take on the Washington Redskins. How do you feel about that, Matthew?
Oh, I am excited about this one just because I get to watch RG3 play. I mean, I love that kid. He's fast, he's electrifying, he's got the socks. I mean, he does everything.
Yeah.
And he's really fun to watch. Coming out of Baylor, that whole offense, Mike Shanahan's really tooled it to him, but not only just him, all of his other players that he's got on that offensive side of the ball. Mm-hmm. They're running option. They're running all this sort of gadgety type stuff that's really working in the NFL right now.
Yeah, behind maybe the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, I don't think there's any team that could feel better about themselves right now about the way they drafted last year than the Washington Redskins. Robert Griffin III, which was a bit of a no-brainer pick, but could have been a bust, and so far has been anything but.
Oh, yeah.
Alfred Morris, another dynamic part of that offense that puts them at a level that's really hard to contain, really hard to game plan for.
Oh, yeah.
And then you come in with a Santana Moss, a veteran receiver, which is always a good thing to have. Their defense has been doing just enough. They've got a little growing to do. Mm-hmm. I think they've regressed a little bit from last year, but they're still respectable. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I think they're in for a headache.
Philly's season right now is just spinning out of control. It really is, and it's sad to see such a bad ending coming. You know, to Andy Reid, who's meant so much to that city. He's done so much good stuff with the Eagles there. You're pretty much looking at the end of his career there. Most likely the end of Michael Vick's career there. They want to look at Nick Foles. Everything, all of the information that we're getting from our sources is saying that Nick Foles is going to be the starting quarterback for that game. And I very well look at it, if he plays solid, I mean, not even if he doesn't win the game, but if he's solid, if he plays within the offense, a thing that Trent Dilfer likes to say, play to the X's and O's. You know, don't lose the game. Mm-hmm. If he does that, I see them sitting Michael Vick, saying, this is our guy, we're going with him, and probably be the end of him in Philadelphia.
I agree. Michael Vick seems to be a guy who's probably destined to bounce around as a backup for the next couple of years and then right off into the sunset and do whatever makes him happy within the confines of the law. But yeah, Nick Foles, I think he's got a bright future. I like what I've seen out of him. However, that offensive line, just because Vic's gone, doesn't mean they're any better. So he's definitely in for some scrambling. I see him getting his head thumped a couple times and learning, but that's part of the game. It's part of the process. But unfortunately, another part of the process for the Philadelphia Eagles is losing to the Washington Redskins on Sunday.
And that's our lock of the week. I mean, we both agree on that one. That's as much as a lock as you're going to get on this one. Washington is going to be too strong for him. I like the fact that you said that about the offensive line. I mean, they're turnstiles. I mean, they're letting everyone go through.
Yeah.
Nick Foles got a good, bright future, but he is a rookie quarterback that hasn't gotten reps. He hasn't played that much. RG3 is leaps and bounds ahead of him right now. Not even from a talent standpoint, but just from a preparation, knowing the week of the game, what you're doing, what you're going through. I think Nick Foles looks a little overwhelmed at times on Sunday, and I really like the way that Washington comes out, confuses them a little bit on defense, and on offense, to be able to score enough points to make this about a 10-point win, 24-14, something like that.
I like it. Locking it in?
Locking it in.
Let's lock it in. Washington Redskins take care of the Philadelphia Eagles in our lock of the week.
Lock of the week.
BoxBreaks.com